ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we have a new release from Oceanica Watch Company based out of New York. They've been around since 2016, so they're pretty, now it's 2024. Yeah, about 8 years almost. That's a pretty long time. This watch is actually dubbed the Searaven. It's based off a U.S. Navy submarine which served during World War II, which is pretty cool. And this watch, if you're watching this video, is actually live on Kickstarter right now. For early birds, I believe they're doing $250 shipped. And then if you don't get one of those, you can get it for $260. I think it's just a great value-packed watch. What you're getting for the price is something you're not probably going to get from other micro brands. A lot of other brands charge upwards of $300 to $400, I'd say, for something of this quality and the movement and such. Anyway, this is the box it comes in. It's their standard natural wood box with their branded logo, as you can see. You get a little flip lock and your warranty, which is 1 year, inside the box. Now on my wrist today is the Casio Duro. This is a watch most of you guys are familiar with. This is actually one of the newer color releases. It has the green aluminum bezel. It's like a $50 watch. It's good for every day, beater. It's a good beater watch, I'd say. I put on this bracelet I found on AliExpress, and yeah, I just kind of wear it around the house. And here in front of you is the Oceanica Searaven. Pretty cool. Definitely has some 50 Fathom vibes, but I wouldn't call it a one-to-one homage. It's kind of its own thing, but it's kind of mixed with, some hints from the past. Some of the very first dive watches that were introduced in this world, which is pretty cool. All sandblasted case or bead blasted case, you can see here along with the bracelet. It's solid 316L stainless steel. And by the way, I will drop a link to them in the description below so you can check their Kickstarter campaign out. If you want one, you can back one and you can grab one for an early price. I believe the full price will be $350 US, and you can get it for $250, I believe, for the early birds. That means you save like $100. Definitely worth it. Anyway, solid 316L stainless steel case, which is pretty much the industry standard. Then we're getting the full bead blasted finish on this case, which is pretty cool, and the bracelet matches that as well. Get a matte black dial. Considering this is kind of that vibe from the Fathoms watches, black dials pretty much do it for this. There's not many color variations, so I believe this is the only color variation unless something comes up. That's well, accepted, because most of the kind of 50 Fathom style watches, I'd say, really they're only made in black. That's really what they look good in. But anyway, the watch itself is 40 millimeters, which is a pretty nice size. I do like the size. If we're talking about lug to lug or top to bottom, looking at 48 millimeters, so pretty compact dive watch. You get 200 meters of water resistance, making it capable of shallow diving, swimming in the pool or the beach. So very utilitarian watch. We also do get a screw down crown and a screw down case back as well. 20 millimeters in between those lugs there, making it very easy to swap bands if you want to. Can definitely put it on some nice fabrics. Suede, probably suede would look pretty cool on this one too, some leather. I happen to like it best on bracelet. I like watches on bracelets, that's just me though. Now the watch itself is running a Miyota 9015, and this is where the value comes in. And we also do get a sapphire crystal, so we're getting a Miyota 9015 movement, which is mostly seen in watches that costs almost double the price of this watch, which I can say, why it's a great bargain. The Miyota 9015 is produced in Japan. It's a high beat movement. It beats at 4 Hz. It's a step up from something like the NH35 or a Miyota 8215. Has a nice smooth sweep of that seconds hand. You'll get hacking, hand winding, quick set date as well. Very reliable, very accurate movements, and they're used in a lot of different watches, including a lot of Citizen watches as well. Now the dial itself, we do get, let me get a little closer, and we have red accents going around this dial. As you can see, the Searaven in red. We get red accents on all the hour markers on the outer portion over here, near the chapter ring. Then you get the Oceanica logo, your date framed in a white color, as you can see there. You get a ceramic 120 click dive bezel. So this is ceramic, and then we get BGW9 Swiss loom, just fully packed this watch. So the bezel is all loomed, all these markers on the bezel, time up to 60 minutes. You can use it to time your waffles if you want, considering a lot of people don't dive nowadays. Anyway, I think it looks nice. It's very symmetrical. It's very clean, the dial. Very easy to read. And yeah, it's something you want in a dive watch. Now, I will get you a loom shot towards the end of the video, but I want to take a look at the actual bracelet. So this is a new bracelet. As you can see, this was custom made for this watch. And I think it looks pretty good. Fits the watch. It's 20 millimeters, tapers down to 18 of the clasp. there's going to be a change. This is not the clasp you'll get on the final iteration of this watch. You will get a custom milled clasp with a 2-button trigger release that opens up to a milled clasp with 4 micro adjustments just like this, and it will be signed Oceanica. And then another change will be the crown itself will be signed with the Oceanica logo as well. So just a few small changes there. Let me just go ahead and open this up. But yeah, the bracelet is a nice style, as you can see. It folds under so it fits nice on the wrist as well. And everything is pretty smooth, no sharp edges, nothing like that. Very nice, very smooth finishing. Feels pretty good, as you can see the case profile there. And the bezel itself will get a little action going. So very nice. As you can see there, 120 clicks. Very audible clicks. Not too stiff, not too loose, and everything does line up good there. Now the case back, take a look. As you can see, that is the actual SS196 Searaven actually on the case back, and it's raised and polished. So this is raised, this over here, it's a custom mold, which is pretty cool. Just some basic specifications on the case back. Solid end links on this bracelet as well. So yeah, pretty cool there. I think it looks pretty nice. It's very clean. It's not too large, and yeah. Let me give you guys a loom shot so you can take a look at that blue loom, and I'll be right back. And all loomed up for you guys. As you can see, the loom is pretty good. You're getting loom on that bezel there, all the markers, the little sweeping seconds hand, the little arrow tip, you can see, all loomed up as well, all BGW9 blue, and it doesn't seem to be fading quick, so it's pretty good loom. It looks pretty good, evenly applied as well. Now that we took a look at the loom, let's take a look at my wrist. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, about 6.75 inches when it swells in the summer. Right now it's kind of almost summer here. But anyway, I'll throw it on my 6.5 inch wrist, show you exactly how it fits. Here is the watch on my 6.5 inch wrist, and it does fit very nicely. On this bracelet, 2 links were removed from each side, so I'd say you have like enough room for like an 8 inch wrist, I'd say. Probably even a little larger. Very balanced. Definitely conforms nicely to the wrist there, as you can see. Little side profile shot there. And yeah, very easy to read the time. Looks very clean, classy. Definitely can be dressed up or dressed down if you want. Definitely very sporty as well. It is a dive watch. But yeah, nice, clean look. Anyway, guys, this is the Oceanica Searaven, which is now live on Kickstarter. I think it's a great watch. It's very hard to find these specs for the money, in my honest opinion there. You're getting a lot of spec for the money here, and the quality is very, very good, just as good as any other micro brand that I've seen with this set of specifications, that sell for like $300 or $400. You're getting that for $250 if you get one of the early birds, or like $260, which is not much of a difference. But yeah, great value. Sapphire crystal, Miota 9015, BGW9 Swiss loom, a nice custom bracelet. I don't know what else you can really ask for this price point. At this price point, you're mostly looking at NH35 divers. So yeah, great deal. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual, and we'll chat more below. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of interesting content coming up real soon. A lot of interesting watches coming in for review. And yeah, subscribe. We'll talk more below, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.